Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to review my weekly dividend progress and also go over annual projections according to my broker for what my dividend payouts are going to be for the year. So let's start out with going over what we're looking at. So my Fidelity window here, let me do this. There we go. Okay, so in Fidelity, I'm rebalancing some things. We obviously had a very good day in the market. Like I told you on the last video, I didn't get out completely. I did get out of some stuff that was leveraged and some stuff that was dropping very fast to live and fight another day, so to speak. So obviously WPay, which I've been in for since December or so, became TOPW. So I'm still doing what I call the not leveraged, but the hedged dividend strategy. So WPay is expected to pay me about $20,000 for the year, way down from where I originally started. Originally, I wanted this to pay off my home equity loan. And I'll show you the payments we're getting now is about probably $485 or so. I am encouraged by Roundhill's strategy to keep it focused on like the top growth stocks now, instead of being a fund of funds, which it was like a conglomerate of trash, so to speak, before. So I am encouraged by that. Blocks is paying me about $6,700 for the year. FEPI, which I own more in another account. I believe I own another 1,000 shares in another one, but I'm just focused on my brokerage account because my brokerage account is my non-retirement account. The other ones, it's almost pointless to have dividends in the other ones, even though I do, because they're retirement accounts, and obviously you don't get to touch that until you're like 59 and a half or so. And then ironically, SMCX pays a dividend. BTCI is paying me about $7,400. KMLI, which interestingly is a leveraged Mercado Libre fund, is paying about $726. AIPI is paying about $42.90, give or take. There's just 300 shares here. I have 1,000 shares on another account. But I'm mainly, like I said, focused on brokerage here because this is obviously the taxable, this is sort of the now account. This is the Live on Dividends Now account. That's what I'll call it, actually. Live on Dividends Now account. This is the account, actually. GGLL, which is leveraged Google, pays $878. YMAG, which is Yield Max, which I'm still in, pays $665. Clip by Crane Shares pays $498. Let's see, SQQQ, which I got in inverse NASDAQ. I always make the joke. I say, once I get into inverse NASDAQ, it's going to go up. And then, of course, MSTY pays a completely sustainable 306% yield. This is ridiculous. I don't care if this goes to zero. I have like $426 left in the account. So according to this, on $426, this is why you got to love Yield Max. On $426, hey, welcome. On $426, I'm supposed to make $1,272. We all believe that, right? If you believe that I have waterfront property in Arizona to sell you, or Nevada. Actually, there is water someplace. Okay, and then Meta, I got into the Meta stock, $42, $28 for HIMS. That's the leveraged HIMS fund. So all in all, on a $200,000 account, $54,546.22. Now, just for bonus, I'll show you all in this account down here. I do have more AIPI. I said 1,000 more. And then I've got other stuff here. I've got Teckle and a few others. The other accounts are just retirement accounts, but I wanted to go over all of that to show you all that I'm still on the account that I plan to use to live on. I'm still getting dividends there. And again, overall, I never make the dividend allocation more than a certain percentage of the overall net worth. So dividends are really between 10 to 15% of the overall net worth, maybe a little higher because they've kind of stayed flat. Some of the net worth has come down in the recent market crashes that we've been seeing. So with that being said, now let me go do this. I'm going to go to activity. Okay, so today was a big day for dividends. We got a dividend on a Teckle, MUU, METU, Clip, GGLL, Clip again, Teckle, MUU, GGLL. You'll notice I own a lot of the same ones. TSLL, Again, MUU, METU, GGLL, TSLL, MUU. You'll see a lot, again, the same ones. As far as yesterday, let's see. I got paid in blocks. Seems like blocks of almost 120. MSTY, 690. The big one, FEPI here, 880, 52. So that's pretty good. Doesn't quite pay all the bills, but it's a chunk. Oh, and I was wrong. Top W is 343. So you see 3 big chunks there for those. Topped the week before was topped out at 496. So you can see pretty good. The dividend for Micron was actually really good here. I got it even though I actually sold out of MUU last. I owned it past the ex-dividend date because Micron, if you all saw the earnings, Micron just completely tanked last week. So it was really tough. I've never seen earnings do so well and seen the stock completely tank. For those of you on, please smash that like button. 2 thumbs way up. Greatly helps me out. And let's continue. So what I want to show you all for the rest of the video is, I don't want to go over the money market rates and the income because that's a different story. What else? Okay, I showed you all that. There was something else I wanted to go over. Okay, so I showed you all the weekly dividend income. So between the top payers, that was, what was that? The 800 for FEPI, 120 for blocks. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you all. So I wheel out of these. So I don't always keep, I know it's confusing. It's a lot to follow, but I know you all are smart, so I trust you all, of course. But what I want to show you is, hold on a second. I want to show you, okay, here we go. I want to show you all how I hedge this strategy. So you'll see I have covered calls open on a bunch of stuff right now. I'm doing a strangle, so to speak, on Invox. Top W topped out at 3,000 in new premium for that one. So I'm effectively hedging. That's September 18th. What's it? BTCI 1,500. Every time I see DraftKings, I want to call it Donkey Kong. The others, let's see. I don't think I got a good fill for FEPI. AIPI, I think I bought it back. Some of them, it's hard to get a good fill for. FEPI, I thought I had one open. If not, I must have closed it. But generally speaking, for most of my dividend funds, I try to have, one of them is not optionable, I think, but the others, I try to have at least covered call premium come in for those. So anyway, folks, that's going to do it. It's just going to be a quick one tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, bottom line, we're looking at about 55,000 annualized in dividends in this account. Let me scroll back down there again, just so you all see it. So there it is right there, that number, 55,000 here. And I only count this one, even though in total across all my accounts, it's projecting me to get about 80,000. But the others are not, money I can just access today or tomorrow. So I don't really discuss those. But anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. And we'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.